Good morning, everyone. The first, let me introduce myself. My name is Eva Nur Aulia Octavinda, and I want to present about my assignment that is Thesis Proposal Seminar, and it's below. Okay, in this background of study, English is an international language in the world. Okay, nowadays English is as international language because almost in the world is using English as a communication every day, such as native speaker, second, and foreign language. But in Indonesia, English is not second language, just a foreign language. Also that the people in Indonesia have enthusiastic is high to learn English, especially in educational. This is evidenced by the English is the made in subject material in every level. Even English is the subject in national examination based on Taufik and Iwan explanation. Okay, in paragraph 2 is explained that one of the skill in English is reading. Remembering in English is four. There are four skill, and here we have to learn about reading skill. Reading skill is which a student have to comprehend a context that is provided in the text. Okay, the student have to understand in each word and interpreting the meaning above the text. Okay, but in fact, in mastering reading ability, the most students still have difficulty in understand the meaning in the text. It means that students just read but not understanding or comprehending about the context. Okay, so that it is the problem in around. Okay, remembering the students are not interesting to read a text, so that the researcher choose NHT NHT technique. NHT technique is number head together. That is a strategy which involves all of the students to think actively. Okay, the student must be make a group discussion, and then one of them to share the discussion that teacher giving information to there, and one of them forward to in its group, and they have to explanation again about the information in another group. Okay, my previous study on using NHT is well done by Selong, is brought a positive result and can be cited is success. The researcher wants to wants to change situation in teaching and learning process, make the student interest to learn English, especially reading. And the researcher also hope that students get more knowledge and they can implement it in their experience later. There are many problem statements. That the first one is what are the strengths and weakness of using NHT method increase the reading ability, and the last one is how can NHT method as alternative technique improving student reading ability. that is can answer in objective of the study. The first one is to identify what are the strengths and weakness, and then describe the increasing of the student reading ability. Okay, the significance of the study is based theoretically and practically. Based on theoretically is finding the increased reading ability, and this method is appropriate for increasing and at the comprehend the student, and teacher can be used this method in another skill. And then practically it is the result of research to be beneficial for student, teacher, and researcher. For the student can be easily to understanding and comprehending, expressing through reading skill. Remembering student, it is not just get knowledge from the teacher, but they also get knowledge from their friend. So the researcher think that this method is suitable for the student. And for the teacher get more ideas to improve their skill teaching, especially in reading class. They get more way to teach, more ideas and more technique to implement their teaching and learning. And for the last one, for the researcher can get experience and more knowledge that in later they can to implement it when they to be a real teacher. Okay, the explanation at least is definition of K-term. The first one is definition of NHT, number head together method. NHT is the group discussion. Is expect students can be able to giving information each other, deliver information and appreciate it with another opinion. And the last one is the definition of reading ability is the process which is the reader get information and what is can be said that reading is a process comprehending about something through the text or print or written about something. Okay, that's it's enough. These are my references to my thesis. That is, there are many journal to fulfill my thesis. Okay. Okay, I think that enough. If any mistakes, I'm sorry. I hope that my explanation is clear. And finally, good morning everyone and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.